be able to literally bring this to y'all attention. My name is Damon Meadows, and I am a serial entrepreneur. I've never had a job a day in my life, like literally. But I'm not against jobs. I just believe in my dreams first, and I'm not ashamed of that. But in network marketing. The industry of network marketing gave me that understanding. It gave me that freedom to do what I want because it was based on your own efforts, not the efforts of, other people. Basically, meaning that they can feed you, and then you can starve you at the same time. That's what I mean by based off your own efforts. And I realized it wasn't whether I was black, white, Christian, Muslim, Jew. It was based on my efforts. And then the industry got a little tainted. So I backed away from the industry for a minute. I've been in about 11, 12 years. But I got tired of the money grabs. I didn't like where the industry was going. And I'm a person who, I hold my name high. So when Damon Meadows say something, I want people to listen because I let them know I'm on point. Like, I'm not going to play with nobody's money. I'm not going to play with nobody's nothing. I'm not going to do that. So I got tired of the companies letting me down. And people were thinking I was letting them down. So I backed away from the industry. And to the point where it took Mr. Alvarez over 6 or 7 months to even pique my interest about what I'm going to share with you tonight. And when I tell you what I'm going to tell you, which is I am so thankful for Mr. Alvarez, who stayed on me. Like, D, this ain't, I'm telling you, bro, they doing something different over here. And, I heard the network marketing stuff, you're in the right place at the right time, all this stuff. We hear this stuff. We hear this stuff from these companies, and, we hear all that. And for the first time, I can really say what I'm about to share with you. Everybody that hears my voice is literally in the right place at the right time, that if they take action, it will change your life. So I'm going to get out the way with that being said and go to some legal things I want to just touch on real basic, real brief, which is Bellator is the company I'm going to talk about with the opportunity. So none of these slides that I'm showing you, please, ladies and gentlemen, you can't copyright them. But anything I show you that's based on, far as like public record, YouTube or the internet, of course you guys can check it out. But what I'm saying is these slides right here in the presentations, you have to get permission to use the slides. With that being said, I'm not a financial advisor. Please seek financial guidance if you guys want to, take advantage of the opportunity, so to speak. Rob, it's people in the waiting room. I don't want to get distracted with me doing that. With people in the waiting room that's waiting. So let them people in if you recognize them. Thank you. So also, ladies and gentlemen, I want to, before I can talk about Bellator, I have to talk about Miracle Cash and More. And the reason I'm going to talk about Miracle Cash and More is because I need to establish a foundation. Once I establish a foundation, meaning our company, Miracle Cash and More, is not a network marketing company. It's not an MLM. So when I talk about the MLM, I'm only bringing it to let you know it's only marketing this solid company I'm going to blow your mind about. Well, why you say that, Mr. Smith? You're going to blow our mind. Because I literally am. It's undeniable. So let me get out the way and show you this right here, ladies and gentlemen, about Miracle Cash and More. Miracle Cash and More, ladies and gentlemen, what made me a true believer, to be honest with you, was this right here first. They have physical brick and mortars around the world, beautiful crypto exchange stores where people can go in and buy crypto or sell crypto, cash to crypto, crypto to cash. You can talk to a real person. You can get literally asked about Bitcoin, how to protect wallet, all types of unbelievable things where prior to, you was just sitting in money in the clouds. So for me, that was the first thing that blew my mind. And I've been to Cyprus a couple weeks ago, along with Rob, who's my co-host tonight, where we stepped into these beautiful locations. We've seen the beautiful structure of the crypto exchange store. This is one of our exchange stores in Amsterdam. And as you can see, it's on a prominent street. And so anybody that understands business, you understand about licensed, insured, and regulated. Check it out.
Well, of course, Amsterdam is one of the most exciting cities in the world, so that goes without saying. But we plan to open stores in every big city, as many as we can throughout the world. So any country that we're in, we're going to, of course, go to the most important city of the country first. Then we may do a few others. So our company actually was launched in North Cyprus. So that's where we've had stores for many years now. But our intention was to have that to be our first market to learn about the industry. But our intention was always to go international. So we also now have 2 stores in Germany. One is complete and open, and we have another one under construction. And then this is our 3rd store in Europe. We plan to go to France, we plan to go to Spain, UK, Italy, Belgium, Luxembourg, and then the rest of Europe as well.
That individual, ladies and gentlemen, that is Micah Thurl. Micah is actually the CEO of Bellator, which is the marketing arm of our company, Miracle Cash and More. So I wanted to show you the thing that blew my mind, which was the physical crypto exchange stores, because you got to remember, prior to, I was in another company who we used to like get shipped physical gold. So I was actually against crypto a while ago. So if you didn't know, your stuff, I was going to flip you easy, because I'm like, you're going to send your stuff to somebody you don't even know named Nakamoto Shikoko, you don't even know his name and all that. But it was based off of ignorance. It was really based off of true ignorance. I didn't know. So when I started studying the blockchain and realizing that, you mean to tell me this is the safest platform known to man? Hands down. It's never been hacked, fully transparent. And this is what people are scared of. Why? Because of corruption. There's no corruption on the blockchain. I'm going to repeat. When you have a company on the blockchain, there's no corruption because you can't be hacked, can't be tampered with, because each block don't know each other. This is the amazing part why people don't understand. We say we're going to be the first network marketing company on the blockchain with full transparency. People aren't excited as they should be because we really don't know what that means. So this is why I have conversations like I'm having right now. So let me show you what Miracle Cash has done, bringing this to our attention, where they truly changed the game, ladies and gentlemen. Right after this right here.
Don't compromise quality insurance for savings or your time for this ad. Hit that skip button. Or...
Dear Bellator family, we wanted to share some key insights to help you better understand the true value of the opportunity you are part of, the foundation of Miracle Cash and More. Miracle Cash and More began its journey in 2017 with a clear vision to become a global fintech powerhouse, not just a traditional bank. Our starting point was the development of a core banking system, also known as a switch in the financial industry. This system consists of millions of lines of code. It took 3 years and over $5 million to develop. We built a mid-level core banking system from the ground up. Why is this significant? Because we own the technology. We are not leasing or dependent on third parties, which saves costs and provides flexibility. When you invest your time in a company, that company should deserve your time and effort by providing real sustainable value. What has the company invested to create an opportunity for you? Who is the actual customer? If it's just you, then it's not a real business. It's a cycle destined to fail. Most crypto MLMs have failed because they start with a compensation plan and then pick a product that fits. Their focus isn't on solving real-world problems, but on making quick money. That's not sustainable. Miracle Cash and More is not an MLM. It's a fintech company offering real services to merchants. Bellator is the marketing arm designed to help expand Miracle's reach. This gives us the best of both worlds. A company with real products and services. A network marketing structure to help spread the word and reward those who grow the network.
I so love that video, right? Because it breaks it down about how our company is like a person, an investor's dream and a network marketer's dream. It's like a hybrid. What I mean by a hybrid is this. A car that's a hybrid runs off gas and electric, right? So our company, what I say is an investor's dream and a network marketer dream is investors and network marketers, we look for a company that's solid. Our company been 8.5 years, almost 9 years old. It literally solves a real world problem. What's the real world problem, Mr. Meadows? We allow companies to accept cryptocurrency for goods and services. Every business owner that's on a massive level that's trying to grow their business understands they have to stay ahead of the game. Where's the money going? All the money is going digital. You got to be living under a rock right now to think that you don't hear about cryptocurrency. I went to Steak and Shake. This is a burger spot, a fast food restaurant. But they got Angus meat, though. They do got the best meat. That's the only reason I went. I'll be still trying to eat healthy. They got a big Bitcoin right on their drive-through wall, in a wall. A gold Bitcoin, big one. A fast food restaurant right here in Georgia. They accept Bitcoin for French fries and burgers and soda. So I'm giving you the understanding that businesses want to know, how can we accept cryptocurrency? So the only option they got is Bitcoin right now. That's it. Guess what our company has allowed these companies to do? To not only accept Bitcoin, but Ethereum, Tether, Phoenix, you name it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have allowed over 200 top cryptocurrencies to be accepted on our technology. We're we're customers. We get out my wallet. Yes. We're customers all over the world. Can do what, ladies and gentlemen? They can tap, swipe, or insert. Cha-ching. Just like the shirt say. Tap, swipe, or insert. Cha-ching. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what we do. So now wherever our technology is in the world, we can accept over 200 forms of cryptocurrencies. Let me show you why this is different. And let me show you why it's even available. Because we created our own switch. This is why I got to tell you about the foundation. Because if you don't understand the foundation, you're not really going to understand the marketing tool, which is the MLM. So you got to get the foundation down pat. Because once you get the foundation of what we're marketing, you'll realize, oh, this is so much bigger than network marketing. Ladies and gentlemen, we're entering to an industry that makes trillions of dollars. Trillions of dollars. Let me show you right here. It's not a game, baby.
We built our own switch. No third-party licensing required. Handles crypto transactions directly with customizable merchant admin panels. Offers higher APRs than traditional banks, making us the crypto bank for merchants. Secure and efficient transaction management. Continuous updates to benefit both customers and merchants. These companies represent over 100 million active accounts, and our technology is installed in all of these machines. This is a huge victory and a clear sign that we are leading the way in the industry. This is why it takes time to be the best. Building something of this magnitude isn't easy. It requires patience, dedication, and relentless hard work. But the results speak for themselves.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we talking about. This company, Miracle Cash and More, created their own switch, which is a core banking system, which has allowed them to do everything that a regular banking institution can do, but now on the most secure platform on the face of the earth, which is the blockchain. That's the difference. See, let me explain something to you. Our company, Miracle Cash and More, which has been around for 2017. We got several locations throughout the world. Where we got crypto ATM machines, retail stores, brick and mortars, web services, point of sales, the POS systems. Ladies and gentlemen, they got articles about us around the world. Let me tell you what this is right here. This is the merger that's so, when I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, words can't even express what I'm going to explain right now. It's called the merger. Miracle Cash and More. Remember I told you this is our mother company. Now, Bellator is a company, I need y'all to look at me when I say this. Bellator is a company that we acquired that's already on a blockchain, already on a stock exchange. It's already a publicly traded company. It's just a shell company. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the things that's permissible on Wall Street, where you can buy a company that's already being live and public on the stock market, and then merge your company with that company that's already there. It's called a reverse merger. So, ladies and gentlemen, because we already bought a company that's already publicly traded, and what we have, meaning we're allowing businesses in the world to accept over 200 forms of cryptocurrency in an ecosystem that they don't have to change any of their technology. They don't have to train none of their staff. They don't have to add on to their equipment. Nothing. It's a seamless transition. Whether it's online or it's physical. And all they got to do is allow their customers to do what? Tap, swipe, or insert. Cha-ching. Check this out.
Hey everyone, take a look at this. We just got a few of these machines shipped to us. It's the new Ingenico machine. And then when we turned it on, look at that. Look at that.
Bam!
How amazing is that? We're literally preloaded, not in the App Store, but actually on the device itself. You hit that, there you go. Isn't that incredible? Wow. Hey, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we're talking about. This is what we're talking about, and we're talking about a game changer. So now, because of these contracts, this is how we got Mr. Douglas Anderson that's locked in with us. This is why Mr. Anderson called a Stephen Moore. This is why he called a John Byer. Why? They know this is explosive. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to train tonight. Listen to what I'm trying to tell you right now. Let's go back to this presentation, because now our product is what? CPU nodes. We don't have no more for $600. They start off at $1,200. If you want 1, 3, 7, just add $1,200, $1,200, $1,200. But ladies and gentlemen, okay, Mr. Meadows, I understand. Okay, we tap, swipe, and insert. We created the machines for. Okay, but how do I get paid off this if I spend $1,200? Well, let me explain to you, ladies and gentlemen. Once somebody taps, swipe, or insert, 80% of the fees go to you as a CPU node owner, and 20% goes to the compensation plan. Okay, let me give you a real live situation. This is a situation, ladies and gentlemen. You got 100 million machines. Well, Mr. Meadows, how you gonna get 100 million machines? Well, let me explain where I'm gonna get it from. PAX, who was another company that we got a contract with. Remember the 3? Hold on, you don't believe me? Hold on, let me show you. So you'd be like, okay, he did show us that. Let me show you the 4 companies. Look, Egenico, PAX, Verifone, NCR. Okay, let's go to PAX website. This PAX website. PAX said they got 80 million terminals. Okay? That's 80 million right there. Then we can go to Egenico, right? Go to About Us on Egenico's website. Scroll down. Egenico said they got tens of millions. So it's clear to say that 10 million is not really hard to do, right? But guess what? I don't even want to use the 10 million. I'm going to use 3 million. Just 3% of the 10 million. 100 million. At only a $5 a day purchase. That means 3 million machines got one transaction for $5. That's all that means. And based off of that alone, our company, Miracle Pay, will make $5.4 billion. Now, as you being a node owner, every node that you get for $1,200, they got to break down 30% of that 5.4 million evenly between 210,000 node owners. So each of us would get about $7,821 for each node that we own. That's a 7,000% increase return on investment. Ladies and gentlemen, and look at the wording. You get the $7,821 what? Annually, residually. Don't believe me? Ask Mr. Lee. But listen to me. Let's keep it real. You know, and I know, it ain't gonna be no 3 million machines. We're the first to market. Let me show you some of the individuals that we are that we got contracts with, through the people that provide them with the POS system. This is Egenico's website. I'm not Egenico, NCR. You ever heard of Walmart? You ever heard of Target? You ever heard of Mad Max? You ever heard of Circle K? Maybe you heard of the Home Depot. You ever heard of Home Depot? Maybe you might have got some wood or something about your house for Home Depot, or maybe with the Firehouse Subs, or maybe with the Chipotle or Walmart. This is a 140-year-old company, ladies and gentlemen. And let me tell you how much transactions they do per hour. They do 26 million. Y'all ain't hearing me. They do 26 million. So we talking about everyday living, from going to Walmart to buying a cheeseburger. Hold up. But then if we go to Verifone, we really get excited. Look at Verifone customers. McDonald's, BP gas station, Starbucks. Verifone said they make $8 trillion a year in payment transactions. Y'all not hearing me. This their website, not ours. So the numbers I'm giving you with this example is extremely low. So let's go to a little bit of better understanding. And this is extremely low. Let's go to 10% of the 100 million, which is only 10 million machines. That ain't 10 million machines. I just told you. Look, I just showed you that NCR said they do what? They do 26 million transactions an hour. I'm telling y'all what type of industry we in, y'all. But at 10 million machines at $5 each, that's $27,000 what? Annually, residually. Don't believe me? Ask Mr. Lee. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to tell y'all what's going on. But then, this is what I'm trying to get you to understand. We got a special right now, that stops at Wednesday. Where if you buy one, listen, for every one, know that you buy at $1,200. Every one, check this out, y'all. Every one of these you buy for $1,200. Look, we're gonna give you, we're gonna give you 4 more. I just understand how serious this is. This is why I'm excited. I'm excited because people can really change their life. You got a product that pays you for the rest of your life just for confirming transactions. Well, what you mean, Mr. Meadows, just for confirming transactions? Well, ladies and gentlemen, every time that this machine right here, remember this machine right here? Every time this machine, oh, what happened? Okay, it didn't go through no more. Every time this machine right here, ladies and gentlemen, look at me. Watch this right here. Let's go to Egenical's website. Every time this machine right here, let's go to Partner Solution, Gallery, scroll down to page 4, pop up Miracle Pay. This machine right here, every time somebody's tap, swipe, or insert on this machine or any machine that any of these companies have a relationship with. Any of these companies, ladies and gentlemen, at any time around the world, Walmart, Target, Circle K, Home Depot, you name it, McDonald's, Starbucks, anywhere, Walt Disney. Every time they do what, ladies and gentlemen? Every time they tap, swipe, or insert, guess what? Your CPU node confirms the transactions and you get paid. Every single time. So now, if you get one of these, right? Remember this number right here. I told you the deal is what? You get 1 for 4. So if one of them give you 27,000, just one of them, just get 27,000. How many are you gonna get for the special? If you get, so you get 4, right? Oh, Charles already put it on there. So if one is 27,000, check this out, 27,000, and you get 1 for 4, okay, Rosalind, Charles, you times that by 4. Guess what? No, Arthur, ain't no $18,000. You better add another 0. It's $108,000. Y'all tell Arthur, stop cheating yourself, brother. It's $108,000 that you get what? Annually, residually. Don't believe me? Ask Mr. Lee. Why I keep talking about Mr. Lee, y'all? Mr. Lee, one of my closest friends. The man is legally blind, though. But let me tell you about Mr. Lee. He got more nodes than me. He got more coins than me. He got more shares than me. Mr. Lee said, a blind man can see this. Why can't you? That's my question. He's legally blind. That's why I say ask Mr. Lee. He not playing with his future. He not playing with his future. He understands whether he build, and this ain't talking about building. This is just a note owner. What if you choose to share this with people? It's a whole different ball game. But ladies and gentlemen, that's just one. What if you get the 3-pack? How many no's do you get for the 3-pack, y'all? Somebody, Charles on point. And remember, every one is 4, so you get 3. Charles on point. Charles said 12. So 12 times what? 27,000 equals $324,000 what? Annually, residually. Don't believe me? Ask Mr. Lee. Ladies and gentlemen, where are you going to invest $3,600 one time? You got the potential to make $324,000 annually, residually. Don't believe me? Ask a blind man called Mr. Lee, because he already understands it. Ladies and gentlemen, this ain't no game. This ain't no game. Tell me an industry that you can invest less than $5,000 and you're going to get the potential of $324,000 annually every year. But guess what? This coming from me. This only a $5 a day purchase. If you think we're going to do a $5 a day purchase on just 10 million machines, you don't understand how powerful this is. Why you say that, Mr. Meadows? I just showed you NCR said they do 26 million transactions every hour. Y'all ain't hear me. And that's one company. I ain't even tell y'all we signed the 5th largest airline in the world. I ain't tell you we signed an e-commerce platform that everybody know the name. I ain't even talk about them. I ain't even talking about the 4,700 mini markets that we got lined up. I ain't even talk about that. Ladies and gentlemen, I know these numbers are a little scary, but guess what? We ain't coming down. You better bring your belief up. You better get to one of the momentum tours, because that's our belief. We up here. We ain't playing no games. We not coming down to make people be like, all right, I'm more comfortable with $1 million. No! It's not one of them. But look, what about those of us who got the 7-pack? How many knows we gonna get with the 7-pack, y'all? Charles and Rod's on it. That's the 28 nodes, but 84,000. Think about that. Less than 10,000. Let's hit the equal sign. Bam! $756,000 annually, residually. Don't believe me? Ask Mr. Lee. What? Ladies and gentlemen, men lie, women lie, our nose don't lie. These the numbers at $5 for only 10 million machines. So really, that's light numbers. That's very light numbers, very little numbers. Listen to me, y'all. Remember I said we're going to dream tonight? Let me give y'all some understanding why I said we're going to dream tonight. Look at this. This is me dreaming. Don't bust my groove if you stop dreaming. Check this out. See this right here?
They called the president because they had some very good news from some new data.
Look what he said. Look what he said. Hold up.
Brave people.
Watch this.
And I look forward to, so we're going to do that right after this. Steve, could you say a few words about the various charts?
Thank you, Mr. President. So I called the president because I had some very good news from some new data that we've been able to put together that no one has ever seen before, and I'll just very quickly go through.
Look what that man just said. Follow me, I'm dreaming. This damn Meadows ain't got nothing to do with the company. The man Stephen Moore just said, Stephen Moore, I ran into some news and I called the president. Something that nobody else has came across before. And he called the president, right? Do you think he gonna see Miracle Cash and more with Mediterra that be able to allow any company in the world to accept cryptocurrency, over 200 forms of cryptocurrency, knowing that his friend, Mr. Donald Trump, made a public statement and said, we're going to make America the crypto capital of the world. Knowing his friend said that, do you think he might call his friend and say, boy, listen here, I got something so big that you can get in front of and you'll look like the king of the world because you're going to announce the world that they can accept cryptocurrency. Let's dream tonight, y'all. I ain't saying it's going to happen. I'm telling you the strong possibilities. Come on, y'all. Y'all just heard Mr. Moore say himself. I called the president when I found some information that ain't nobody know. He just said it, not me. So something this major, like you said, Greg, little birdie might just talk to him and say, won't you call the president of the United States? Because he did say he wanted to be the crypto capital of the world, right? I'm just saying, y'all. Y'all not hearing me. Y'all not hearing how massive this is. These men, when Douglas Anderson just called on the phone and told him what this opportunity. Oh yeah, he remember Mr. Stephen Moore just denied Trump. Nah, I don't want to run the Federal Reserve, and accepted the offer over here. Understand how the wealthy think. They know they get ready to make history. They get ready. Listen to me, y'all. And guess who got in before them? Y'all not hearing me. Do you understand the position that we in? This is a regular person's. This is our everything we missed. We missed the .com era, the Bitcoin era, the Facebook, the Uber. That was them. That was their lane. Guess what? They ain't over here. This is our turn. For some reason, your guy, whatever you call him, he has chose you to be right here, making history in the blockchain. Y'all not hearing me, y'all. This is the opportunity that's in front of you right now. Stop thinking about network marketing. Think about your future. This is about your future. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? We are lit. Tomorrow, Mr. Anderson is on a major blockchain news joint about our company. Tomorrow. Y'all not hearing me, man. We're rolling out. This thing is going to blow people's minds. So, ladies and gentlemen, before we close out, we got another special. This special 1 for 4 ends Wednesday. So we got another special momentum package that we're doing for the Momentum Tour. Listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. Because I need us to be conscious of this right here. Now listen. We can log in, right? We can go to shop. They go to packages, and guess what? We got a momentum package. For those of us who are trying to build, this is unbelievable right here. You get 2 CPU nodes, which is $54,000 what? Annually, residually. Don't believe me? Ask Mr. Lee. Then you get a designer card. What's a design card, ladies and gentlemen? This is our crypto debit card right here. For $99, you get one of them to pick from. But also, ladies and gentlemen, you get 600 Mirix tokens. And these tokens, listen to this. This is how wonderful this momentum package is. Each one of them in November is starting off at $1. That's $600 right back. The momentum package only costs $1,500. Then you get 12 months free. The Cha-Ching app. Watch this app, y'all. It's gonna blow your mind. And we've been playing with this Cha-Ching app. Check this out. This Cha-Ching app is unbelievable. Check this out, y'all, real quick.
What if wealth spread like a virus? Introducing Cha-Ching by Iterato, the world's first profit virus app, designed to spread wealth, freedom, and opportunity from person to person. At its heart lies the DeFi CPU node, a digital asset paying you daily from real-world merchant transactions, powered by the world's 4 largest merchant device companies. Every tap, every swipe, income flows into your account, paid in Phoenix token, crypto backed by real merchant profits. Your adventure? Complete simple, fun challenges at each hub, growing your team, unlocking income, and filling your vision board with your biggest dreams. Dream big. Move to a new city. Start a business. Quit your job forever. Cha-Ching keeps you focused on your goals and helps you achieve them. But here's the real secret. Your built-in AI agent, Bella or Thor. It sends texts, makes voice calls, slides into DMs, gently nudging or boldly pushing your prospects to take action. It creates massive FOMO, follows up endlessly, and closes deals, all while you relax and watch your business grow. And the app doesn't stop there. It even walks you through setting up your crypto wallet, activating your crypto debit card, and shows you exactly how to spend your earnings in the real world. From earning to spending to growing a global business. Cha-Ching by Iterato guides you every step of the way. This isn't just a business. It's a viral wealth revolution. One download, one life changed, one step closer to freedom.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I need us to understand how powerful this is. So now our momentum package, we only have 2,500 of them, and they fastly selling out. So this is a value of $3,987 for only $1,500. And remember, the Merricks, you get 600 of them, and they start off at $1 in November. So you take $600 off of that immediately. That's only $900 for all that, what I just told you. I need us to understand, we have our business hats on for a minute. This company is really like making you be successful. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. You got an app that's doing everything for you. Then on top of that, we got a momentum tour that's coming to a city near you. Look at the momentum tour. The momentum tour is unbelievable with some of the biggest speakers that we dreamt about. Like this Marcus Setta is an unbelievable speaker, ladies and gentlemen. Let me show you who I'm talking about. Because I think we got to understand how serious this is so we can maximize this opportunity of our life, because a lot of us never been in this situation before. I'm just going to be transparent. This is unbelievable. Now check this out real quick.
30 plus years traveling all over the world, training in more than 40 countries, and helping thousands of people earn 6-figure annual incomes, and well over 100 people earning 7-figure incomes. And I'm going to be in your backyard in the very near future. And here's the fun thing. A lot of those people were in direct sales. Many of them were in insurance, real estate. They were all salespeople or performance-based or entrepreneurs. But the bottom line is, instead of teaching them specifically about their business, I taught them universal success principles. Make a long story short, your success is going to be determined on your mindset. So if this is where you are right now as far as mindset and skill set goes, this is the income you want to earn. It just makes sense that you got to get up here to be able to earn what you want to earn. So you've got to become a better version of who you are. And that's exactly what I've been doing with people for well over 30 years. And that's how their incomes transform. So I'm going to be in your backyard in the very near future. I normally charge $5,000 for one-on-one coaching. You're going to get me for a whole afternoon. I believe they're charging $100 for this event. So this is a great opportunity for you to get great information that's transformed a lot of other people's lives in many different walks of life for very low price. And I'm excited to get a chance to meet you because this is my mission in my life. I'm in my 60s now, and I want to spend the next 10 years pouring out everything I've got of all these universal success principles. Think and Grow Rich says thoughts turn into things. So do you have the right thoughts to turn into the right things? And by the way, that book is called Think and Grow Rich. So this is going to be a day about changing your mindset for the better so you can become this version of yourself to earn this kind of income, and that's what it's all about. So get yourself registered, and I look forward to seeing you. And believe me, seats will sell out, especially at that price. So I would register as soon as you possibly can.
Thank you. So we go to BellatorLife.com. These are the speakers that's coming. Marcus Seta is coming. Our president, Jurgen, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Jurgen is coming, which is, his training is unbelievable. Then we got Ray Vidrio, and he came and dropped a bomb on us as well when they was last time they was here in Atlanta. So ladies and gentlemen, go down there, and you'll see the dates right here. The first one is Fort Lauderdale on the 27th of this month. This is this coming Saturday. This coming Saturday, you don't want to miss. If you're close to Fort Lauderdale, can get to Fort Lauderdale, definitely be in the house. Then we have Atlanta the following Saturday after that, October 4th. Then the Saturday right after that, we're in Orange County, California. Ladies and gentlemen, get your tickets. It's VIP tickets or the $99
Hey everybody,
tickets. We want to make sure that we pack it out because we got to change our mindset. The things that we're doing, the steps and how we're going to embrace wealth, it comes with a different mindset. That's facts. You have to equip yourself with the proper tools because just as easy as you got it, which wasn't easy, how many broke stories that we turn around? Millionaires to living in the street, to being homeless, to being on drugs. This is real stuff. And now we're in those seats now. I don't sell hype. I sell real. I deal with real life individuals. I've been through a lot in my life. So first, get back with the person that invited you. Lock in. If this is your first time, I'm going to open up for question and answers. Ask any question you got. It's not a problem. If I can't answer it, one of the great leaders on this call will answer. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a turning point. If you take actions, I guarantee you, this is a turning point of your entire family. So with that being said, get back with the person that invited you, ladies and gentlemen. This is David Meadows. You've been...
Recording stopped.